deep within the jungle, where the air was thick with the scent of decay and the sounds of the wild echoed through the trees. Dr. Maria Rodriguez stumbled upon an ancient temple hidden away for centuries. As an archaeologist, she had spent her entire career searching for this very place. And finally, after years of tireless effort, she had found it. The temple's entrance was guarded by two stone statues, their faces worn by time and weather. But their eyes seemed to gleam with an otherworldly intensity in the fading light of day. As Maria ventured deeper into the temple, she discovered a series of intricate carvings that adorned the walls, depicting a civilization far more advanced than anything she had ever seen before. Her eyes widened with wonder as she carefully transcribed the symbols, hoping to unlock the secrets of this long-lost culture. It was then that she stumbled upon an old photograph, tucked away in a hidden compartment within the stone. The image showed a group of people, dressed in attire from a bygone era, standing proudly in front of the very temple she now explored. Maria's eyes locked onto one figure in particular, a woman with piercing green eyes, who seemed to be staring directly into her soul. The photograph was dated 1923, and as Maria delved deeper into the temple, she began to unravel the mysteries of the woman in the photograph. Her name was Sophia, a renowned archaeologist who had been obsessed with uncovering the secrets of the temple. Sophia's ambition had driven her to make a pact with a local shaman, trading her very soul for the knowledge she sought. As Maria read the journals and letters left behind by Sophia, she began to realize that she was following in the footsteps of a woman who had been consumed by her own desires. Maria's own ambition had brought her to this place. But as she delved deeper into the temple, she began to feel a sense of unease. She was torn between her duty to uncover the secrets of the temple and her growing sense of unease about the true cost of her discovery. The air within the temple seemed to grow thick with an eerie energy, and Maria couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. As she explored the inner sanctum of the temple, she stumbled upon a series of ancient artifacts, each one more breathtaking than the last. But it was the final artifact that would change everything. A golden statue, adorned with precious gems, seemed to pulsate with an otherworldly energy. As Maria reached out to touch it, she felt a sudden jolt of electricity course through her body. The statue began to glow, and Maria felt herself being drawn into its depths. She saw visions of Sophia, standing before the statue, her eyes blazing with an unholy ambition. And then, she saw herself, standing in the same spot, her own eyes burning with the same desire. In that moment, Maria realized that she had a choice to make. She could succumb to her own ambition, just as Sophia had done before her. Or she could walk away, leaving the secrets of the temple buried forever. But it was too late. The statue had already begun to exert its influence, drawing Maria into its depths. As she felt herself being pulled towards the artifact, she knew that she had to make a sacrifice. With a heavy heart, she reached out and touched the statue, feeling its energy course through her body. The cost was greater than she could have ever imagined. As the energy of the statue surged through her, Maria felt her own life force begin to ebb away. She saw visions of her own future, a future that would never come to pass. And yet, in that moment, she knew that she had finally found what she had been searching for all along. She had discovered her true self, a self that was not driven by ambition or desire, but by a sense of wonder and awe. As the energy of the statue faded, Maria felt her own life force slipping away. She lay on the stone floor, surrounded by the artifacts of a civilization long lost, and in that moment, she knew that she had finally found peace. The temple, once a place of mystery and danger, had become a place of transformation. Maria's eyes locked onto the photograph, still clutched in her hand, and she smiled. She had finally understood the true cost of ambition, and she had made her choice. As the darkness closed in around her, Maria knew that she had finally found her true self, a self that was free from the burdens of desire and ambition.